Jedi.
24!
Let's go to war!
If you're targeting superheroes, it helps to have high-tech armor that increases your strength and other physical attributes, along with some hidden surprises literally up your sleeves. Chimera, the mask-collecting vigilante hunter, and Crossbones, the Hydra double agent turned vengeful mercenary. For this matchup, we will be examining these characters as they appear in the respective sources of media. For Chimera, we will be examining him as he appears in Season 7, Episode 12 of CW's Arrow. For Crossbones, we will be examining him as he appears in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, particularly Captain America Civil War, but feats from Captain America the Winter Soldier will be applied as well. I will be breaking down each character's physicality, combat prowess, arsenal, and intellect. I will then pit them against each other in a theoretical fight to see who would win. So without any delay, let's begin!
Round 1.
While outside of the suit, Kevin Meltzer appears to be in standard human physical condition. While wearing the suit, he gains enhanced physical attributes. He's strong enough to overpower full-grown adult men, agile enough to jump up and down from a high platform, and he's durable enough to take hits from arrows and bullets, survive falling out of a building window, and getting launched through a concrete pillar. He is also an expert marksman, able to shoot Mr. Terrific's T-spheres out of the air. Even without his armor, Brock Rumlow is in peak human condition. He's strong enough to kick away Captain America's arm, and throw Falcon through a glass divider. He's fast enough to outrun gunfire. His reflexes are great enough that he can pull off maneuvers like this. He's durable enough to endure getting thrown through an elevator roof, and was even able to barely survive a helicarrier crash. Though his injuries left his body permanently damaged, especially his pain receptors, which gave him a nigh immunity to pain, allowing him to resist Black Widow's electrical widow's bite.
I don't work like that no more.
Even a broken arm won't slow him down. While wearing his armor, his striking strength has increased to superhuman levels. He was able to punch down a reinforced door, sent Captain America flying with a single punch, and create a small crater in a concrete wall. His bulletproof armor's durability allows him to take hits from the super soldier Captain America. He's also a master marksman, able to take out multiple people at once, and land a headshot while parachuting. While Chimera has the durability and agility advantage, Crossbones has the greater strength and pain tolerance. And although Crossbones can dish out more damage, Chimera can take it better. Though at the same time, Meltzer can't deal as much damage, even with Rumlow's near immunity to pain. Not to mention, Kevin's agility comes from his enhanced jumps, which he doesn't use in his fights. So in this regard, they seem to counteract each other. An unstoppable force versus the immovable object. This round's a tie.
Round 2.
Despite relying on his exosuit, Chimera is a skilled hand-to-hand combatant. He has fought the Green Arrow twice, but only overpowered him due to his suit's abilities. He was able to fight Spartan, Wild Dog, Mr. Terrific, and Diana Drake at once, though lost when his suit's weakness was exploited. As a former member of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra, Crossbones is a master hand-to-hand combatant. His fighting style seems to comprise of boxing, Krav Maga, karate, jiu-jitsu, judo, taekwondo, and Kali. He was able to take out multiple S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in mere seconds, defeated Falcon, overpowered Black Widow, and fought Captain America twice, once without any special armor, and the other when he was wearing his battlefield suit, though was defeated on both occasions. While Chimera can hold his own against highly skilled vigilantes, he more often relied on his suit's durability and mounted weapons than pure skill. Crossbones, on the other hand, is a trained soldier and agent, going up against some of the most skilled fighters in the MCU, even without weaponized armor. Point goes to Crossbones.
Round 3.
Although he has many firearms at his hideout and a Desert Eagle handgun on his person, he's never been seen using them in combat. But despite that, he wears a Wayne Tech exoskeleton which enhances his strength, durability, and agility. It's durable enough to resist a taser shock, arrows, and gunfire, from handguns to assault rifles. The suit also has wrist-mounted grenade launchers, which can shoot impact grenades at a fast rate. The helmet contains a voice modulator for disguise and intimidation. However, his armor doesn't cover much of his body, leaving vulnerable areas to his upper arms, lower abdomen, thighs, underarms, and neck. Not to mention, the suit is powered by an exolithium cell, and the suit's wearer can't move without it, which is weak to electrical shocks. So if the cell is shocked or destroyed, he can't move anymore. After being injured from a helicarrier crash, Crossbones uses some specialized gear to take revenge on his enemies. He carries what appears to be a Glock 19 as his sidearm of choice, which can hold 15 bullets in all. He also carries several explosives such as an M67 hand grenade and a magnetic bomb which sticks to metal surfaces. He wears a specialized battlefield suit which appears to be bulletproof and can take hits from a super soldier, though the helmet can only take so much before cracking. He wears hydraulic gauntlets which enhance his striking strength to superhuman levels. The gauntlets also contain retractable blades which he uses in close quarters combat that are sharp enough to stab through concrete. This is a tough one to decide. While Chimera has the better armor of the two, and most of the conventional weapons used by Crossbones are rendered useless as a result, Rumlow's more unconventional weapons could keep Meltzer off guard and on his back foot. As for the wrist-mounted weaponry, Kevin's grenade launchers gives him the edge at long range, though Brock's hydraulic gauntlets with retractable blades gives him the literal edge at close range, so they both seem to cancel each other out. This round's a tie.
Round 4.
As a vigilante hunter, Chimera is a skilled strategist and tactician, as he was able to escape from his mental institute, broke into Wayne Tech to steal his exosuit, and consistently tracks down and hunts down vigilantes all to collect their masks. He was able to ambush the likes of Wild Dog and Emiko Queen, even attacking the press meeting by turning out the lights before making his move. His primary strategy is to ambush his target from the dark, whether it be a dark area or by cutting the power. Afterwards, he keeps his opponents at a distance with a volley of projectile grenades. When he engages in close quarters combat, he uses wild punches, kicks, and throws to overwhelm his foes with brute force, while letting his suit's durability take any damage. However, Kevin is a mentally unstable individual obsessed with vigilantes and collecting their masks, so his combative thought process is pretty straightforward and over-relies on his exosuit's capabilities, which can allow a clever opponent to exploit his suit's weakness. As the former leader of the strike team and his own mercenary group, Crossbones is a master tactician. He acted as a sleeper agent for Hydra without anyone knowing, coordinated a simultaneous shooting to rescue hostages, and led his mercenary group to raid high-security buildings, such as police stations and a Lagos bioweapon facility. His combat strategy is to catch his opponent off guard with an ambush. He will use firearms from a distance or at mid-range to take out his target with as few shots as possible. When in close range, he will use surprise attacks to get an edge, whether it be with a blade or plain old fisticuffs. When in hand-to-hand, he will rely primarily on boxing-style strikes with the odd headbutt, kick, throw, or grapple to gain an edge in a fight. He also uses his opponent's attributes against them, such as attacking Black Widow when her guard was down just after fighting his own men, or when he planted a bomb on Captain America's shield around civilians, forcing him to discard it and putting him at a disadvantage. Though on the other hand, he can be hot-headed and overconfident, which has led to him relishing the moment for too long or overextending his attacks. He also has developed a literally self-destructive disposition, as he was willing to blow himself up just to kill Captain America. While Chimera is a skill tracker and hunter, he focuses too much on his exosuit's capabilities to do most of the work for him. Crossbones, on the other hand, is a highly trained agent and soldier who has commanded 2 different groups, as well as uses a more versatile combat strategy that takes his opponent's attributes into account. Point goes to Crossbones. And now, the verdict. Both characters could be seen as walking armories, but only one will tank through the opposition. This fight will take place at Hunt Multinational Building. Let the battle begin. Crossbones enters the building with 2 of his men, looking for any tech or weapons that they can use for their future plans. As they look around, both henchmen are sent flying back by a small explosion. Chimera emerges from the dark as Crossbones ducks for cover, drawing his handgun.
You may not be a vigilante, but I'm taking your mask all the same.
Come and try it.
Crossbones peeks out to fire his sidearm, though the bullets bounce off Chimera's exosuit. Chimera returns fire with an impact grenade, damaging his opponent's cover. Crossbones falls back, covering his retreat with gunfire and avoiding Chimera's return fire, who gives chase while continuing his volley of projectile grenades. Though Crossbones manages to hide behind a corner, and when Chimera gets close,
Fire in the hole.
he throws a hand grenade at him, sending the vigilante hunter flying back, damaging one of his wrist grenade launchers. Though Chimera manages to get up, still firing the other one, which gives Crossbones the chance to retreat upstairs. Chimera notices and jumps up to the second floor, though doesn't find his foe in sight. Suddenly, a magnetic bomb latches onto his armor and explodes, sending him flying through a glass office divider. Although he survives, he's dazed and his other wrist grenade launcher is damaged. Crossbones takes the opening to punch him a few feet away with his hydraulic gauntlet.
There you are. I've been waiting for this!
As Crossbones presses his melee, Chimera recovers and counters with his own offensive. His wild punches, kicks, and occasional throw keep his opponent on his toes, but the more focused, versatile attacks and 9-immunity pain of Crossbones are more than enough to hold the upper hand.
Come on!
Eventually, he pins Chimera to a wall.
Instead of my mask, I'll give you this.
Crossbones retracts his gauntlet blade and instantly stabs Chimera in the neck, ending the fight. I declare Brock Rumlow, Crossbones, the vengeful double agent turned mercenary, the winner. Of course, this is all my opinion, but what do you guys think? Who do you think would win this fight? For what reasons? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys next time.